this. And it don't matter how you take this. Everything I do is what I do and I don't fake it. Self-made, I'm talking greatness. You either love it or you hate this. And it don't matter how you take this. Everything I do is what I do and I don't fake it. Self-made, I'm talking greatness. You either love it or you hate this. And it don't matter how you take this. Everything I do is what I do and I don't fake it.
What's up? What's up? We are back with another episode of Graveyard Shift. What episode is this?
16?
16. Yeah, episode 16. We got a special guest, KCS for live. And then we got another special guest coming in a little bit, Jacob Max Payne. Other than that, tell them what we're talking about tonight.
We are talking about fight music.
Why, share this.
Yeah,
Fight music.
that's that music that they play at the bar or the club. That second that song comes on, somebody's swinging on.
What starts the mosh pit?
Right.
So, is it like, do you gotta be like intoxicated or something, or is it just automatic fight music?
Most definitely, no. You gotta be hammered.
So you gotta be fucked up.
Not even hammered. You gotta have a nice little buzz on, and that usually gets it going.
Talking like 2 drinks in type shit.
I'm talking however many drinks it takes for you to get tipsy, man. Just that little.
Just tipsy. That's all it takes.
Just tipsy.
Comes on and it's over.
Tipsy is that gives you that liquid courage, to do whatever. You know what I mean?
Not too much. Just like that extra superpower.
Yeah. But if that song comes on, you tipsy, and the man's over there, it's talking shit, you gonna swing on it.
Yeah.
That's fight music.
It's psychology, man.
But you don't have to be on no type of drugs or alcohol. It's just automatic.
Yeah. That the song is so hype that it just makes you want to fight.
So is that all fight songs? Can we break them down into categories? Like some songs just get you in the mood, but then once you get a little drink in you, that song have a whole nother meaning. It's like smash time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of songs like that.
That's it,
all right. Speaking of us personally, you know what I mean? Like we've been in some scuffles, at the bar and the club and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't us, that was banging with the fight music. It was everybody else. You know what I mean? Like everybody else would come after us, during that.
I shared that. Share that, Dre. Share that, Kyle. Remember, like, share, subscribe. We talking about fight music right now. Fight music. That's a fucked up subject. Like, if we're going that route, then we should ban every Little John song.
Every Little John
from
song.
the bar. Because
Luda's gone.
Yeah, Luda's gone. Luda should be illegal to listen to when driving too.
Yeah. Due to get you in a wreck.
Yeah. Have you fucked up?
Some Busta Rhymes songs have to go.
Oh yeah, no, like break your neck and shit like
that. But Bus has to go.
Oh yeah.
My man is too high.
Break your neck, come on. Yeah, fuck that.
I think we got in some fights over that song.
Yeah, that and that walk around the club, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
That always start. That was like the intro song to the fight right there.
Like we gotta get
Walker's gone.
You did what?
What happened?
Waka Flocka's gone too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waka Flocka has to go.
Some of it might calm you down. Well, no, that's probably more.
Rooster and my Rari might be the calmest you gonna get out of him, man.
Right.
Some Future songs have to go.
Future's not really that violent. He's kind of
It's not violent.
Smack a bitch up violent.
It's more the beats that get you with the Future songs.
21.
Oh, if we're gonna go that route, we might as well. We're probably gonna get hell for this, but I'm gonna say it. We might as well just knock out all motherfucking gang drill music out of Chicago then too, because they just
Oh
be
yeah,
murdering
that has
each
to go.
other
All
on
of that has
tracks.
to go.
Don't nobody be said to be death threats for that shit either. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
All that shit has to go.
Yeah, none of that's allowed in the club either. Then.
But see, you know, I think the DJs do it on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they know the cops gonna be like, hey, we need to make some money tonight. Play this song. It's 2:30 in the morning. Time to close. Everybody buttered. Yep, we about to have
Get the
everybody.
club jumping, man.
Yeah, set this motherfucker
They want
off.
that shit. They want the violence.
Yeah, set it off. That's what they said.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of the DJs. You know, they do it just because.
Right. You think they do that to see if they got mind control?
No, well, look, in our case.
So
I
you
think
saying the DJ up there buttered or not buttered, whatever he may be doing, and he's like, all right, I'm about to have these bitches slow dancing and kissing on each other. And then he sees a couple cats and he's like, oh yeah, they about to bang it out. Let me switch this up right quick. And put on some crunk shit or something like that.
Yeah, like in our case, yeah, that's how it was. I think the DJs would play that stuff to see who would come to us. You know what I mean?
It's a good theory. I'll give it a theory.
Well, all right. If it happened every time we went out, every time we went out, it happened. So, what's that tell you, man?
The DJ feeds off the vibe of the crowd, bro.
Yeah,
we
but
was
they
always
gonna,
cool.
yeah, but
popping off, they gonna play that hot shit. If they see people really vibing out, they gonna calm it down, get some.
Right, but vice versa, the crowd vibes off the DJ too, though, and what he's playing.
You know, and we was always in there calm and chill, and you know, not trying to start nothing. We was trying to enjoy ourselves.
Oh, so you're saying the DJ incites the bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Faye's gonna be like, fuck y'all. I'm gonna have to
see Faye's to do that on purpose though too. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to get him on the show and ask him about that one day. Like, y'all be mind fucking people or playing Jedi or Master Yoda.
I think that's how it is.
It could be. It could be.
Like if we get into a fight every time we go out,
right,
it's the DJ's fault. You know, they got to playing that hype stuff.
So now we just blaming others, right?
Yeah.
A little drink, man.
It couldn't have been the person that swung on us or nothing like that. It was the DJ's fault.
The DJ, bro.
The DJ controlled the whole scene at the end. Man, tap in. Let us. What's up, Mike D? What's up, Shauna? Tap in. Let us know what you think about this. So, I think there's variables or I can't fucking say.
Variables.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Over here, it sounded like a back that, but whatever. I think certain songs you have to be drunk. They could set you off, depending on the mood. I think them same.
You think that shit depends on the day?
That
like they go hard on the weekend?
Definitely, because I could listen to something like, you know, somebody talking some real rah-rah shit on a normal day and just vibe to it, you know, like the bass line or something, just vibe to it. But then you catch me on the day when I'm feeling rah-rah, I'm like, bro, don't play that shit because I might do some dumb shit.
Might just turn up.
Right.
Right.
Like that motherfucker co-signing me today. Oh, shit. But that's me, like, because I'm real deep with music. So it's like, I got that emotional connection.
See, you know, most of the time, you know, if I'm out at the bar or out at the club or whatever, you know, when I still did go out or whatever,
right?
I was trying to be calm and chill and vibe with the music, man. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to.
Till somebody try to punch you in your shit.
Did we ever get punched though? Really?
I got hit with a beer bottle twice, motherfucker.
Well, so did
My
I.
ear hurt for like 4 fucking months.
But that's besides the point. That was that one time that we got hit.
No, I
You know
got
what I
hit,
mean?
motherfucker. Y'all didn't get hit. I got hit.
Man, don't try to take no credit.
I took that bottle twice, but my hat saved me. But my ear was bruised for like 3-4 months.
I
Hey,
feel what you're
but my
saying, but
white
that
shorts, till this day, my white shorts didn't get dirty. So, and I seen some toes. I remember seeing some toes and some shoes, and they was
yeah,
like,
that was old girl.
oh, okay. And then next thing you know, I just seen dude get beat up through the whole bar, and then the cops
Oh yeah,
snatched him up, and then
we
somebody
mopped him.
snatched him away from the cops and beat him up under the table again.
But you know, actually, I think that has a lot to do with the DJ.
Yeah.
You know, you're the DJ. Now, look, I've been a DJ, so you read the room and you read what's going on. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I'm sure you could set the tone to an extent, and it's probably more manipulative the later the night goes on, the more, or depending on what kind of club it is and things of that nature.
Right. You know, but I feel, you know, the DJ sets the scenario for all that
Like,
stuff.
cause like them dubstep motherfucking shows and then motherfucking like any of that EPM or any of that, damn motherfuckers be
God, they
getting
go
fucked
off.
up, and they energy is so energetic that just me watching the video, I start hyperventilating and shit. Like, y'all need to calm the fuck down, bro. Like, y'all doing too much. Fuck around, give me a heart attack just watching y'all.
Right.
Like, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm like, I smoke too much weed to be that hype. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, like I was DJing one time, and
One time,
you know, old boy mopped the whole club. You know, somebody said the wrong thing to him, and you know, I had some hype stuff playing at the time, and you know, old boy went off and like a wrecking ball through the club.
She got a good point too. What about that one friend of yours that's always hyping the situation up, kind of like shit you got me into when I went back and did the thing and went into the thing and went through the other thing and snatched that one thing and, you know, did that thing and people was on my back.
Yeah,
and,
I know what you say.
yeah, that was all y'all
I
fucking.
hear you.
You absolutely right, Shauna. There's always that friend. You ain't gonna do shit. Why you letting them talk like that? Whoop-de whoop whoop. Always geeking shit up.
Or you gonna put me on blast like that? That's all good.
Yeah, well, she kind of made me have a flashback about that shit. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Remember, we got special guest KCS for Life, Kyle Story, with us tonight. Go check out his channel too. He got them tracks up there.
Yes, sir. New music dropping July 1st.
I think Jacob Payne coming here to get on the show in like half hour or something like that. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, man, like I don't know, man. Yeah, all right. It does boil down to the hype people that you got with you. And we had some hype people with us.
I won't say it boils down to them, but that is a factor.
It is.
Where y'all be going to the clubs at? That's a factor too. Where you
We
at?
don't.
Yeah, but see, we don't go out no more.
No.
It got to such a point that
I'm too old. One of these little young motherfuckers ain't gonna beat me up, because then I'm gonna shoot your punk ass. I ain't even gonna lie. You beat me up, make me look dumb at this age. I ain't trying to wrestle with your little ass, because even if I beat your ass, I'm still gonna be laid up for a month recovering.
I don't even be getting out for real.
Nah, I don't go out no more for the most part.
no, see, we used to go out on a regular though, you know what I mean? Like, and every time we went out, you know, there was somebody trying to challenge us, like we was the top dogs, you know, in the club, you know what I mean?
But I think all of them could be a factor. Like, you know, the one homie always hyping you up or hyping up the situation, or, you know, what type of drugs you're on or how drunk you are. But I do believe the main factor above all is the DJ. He's controlling the mood to an extent.
Yeah, that's what I said, you know what I mean? And you know,
and if you watching Phase, we ain't knocking the DJ. We just saying y'all like motherfucking Master Yoda and shit.
You know, if you reading the room wrong, you know, that does make some stuff pop off.
Right.
Oh yeah, that creates tension in itself.
Most definitely.
I gotta try that one day. That make me want to be a DJ for the night in some club. Everybody,
yeah, don't
everybody fucked up. I'ma just
put on some crazy shit
and see how they react. Yeah.
Music is emotional, man.
Oh like, yeah, that's for
sure. You know what I mean? It makes you feel some stuff.
Mike said, "Chitty chitty bang bang."
You know, you playing some super hype stuff in the club, you know, some super hype stuff's gonna go
But
on.
would the club really pop without the excitement if it was just all lovey-dovey fucking dances all the time?
No, that ain't popping off.
No,
I ain't
because as
fighting
much
the
as people would bitch about the clubs getting shot up or people getting in fights or things of that nature, if you knew every time you was going to the club wasn't shit gonna happen, most people probably wouldn't go. Like I would at this age, you know, because I'm trying to have a drink and chill. I ain't trying to fight. I ain't trying to get shot. None of that bullshit.
You go for the bullshit.
Right. Most people
See,
go.
that's what I
You
want to
go
hear
out
now.
to
Most people
chill.
go like watching NASCAR. They like, when's the wreck gonna happen?
Yeah, they go for the crazy shit.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to get my grown man on right now. You know what I mean? I want to be in the club with some non-hype stuff playing.
Oh, you grown, bro. You like 50 years grown.
Oh, gosh, your face, man. Like, really?
Oh shit.
I ain't that old yet.
We getting there.
Hey, if I look good for 50, I don't give a damn, man.
Right. Remember, we do this every Friday at 11 on Graveyard Shift. We've been having a couple special guests lately. Start at 11 o'clock every Friday now, 11 o'clock.
I like it.
I do too. Remember,
Most fire
like,
Facebook show.
share, subscribe. Remember, if you can't comment, I think it's because what? You got to have the YouTube app and an account.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you have to have an account.
Then they'll let you
And you have to
comment.
watch from the app.
Seems like any show I've ever did on any site, there's some fuck up why people can't comment or something. There's like some glitch you
Oh, that's
got.
on YouTube now?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. We do the live every Friday on YouTube.
Good show.
Yeah. But right now we're talking about fight music. Well, I guess music and how it affects people all around, different music.
Right.
But the subject was fight music. I ain't gonna lie, like there's been a couple songs like when I walk in the club, if they're playing and I ain't been drinking yet, it's like whatever. But then that song come on and I'm feeling good, I get to looking around sometimes and I'm like, who the fuck are you looking at? And he probably won't even be yeah.
What's up with you,
He
man?
probably won't even be looking at me. I'm like, hold up. Why you blink at me?
You gesture? You
Yeah,
motherfucker?
we got a lot of stuff like that happen.
Right. But
What you looking at?
yeah, but we never did that, but there was a lot of people that hit us with that. What you looking at?
Yeah.
The night I caught the bottles, though, dude was just getting kicked out the club. He was shitty about some other shit. We was going to the bathroom, fam. He was coming through the crowd. I happened to be
Like we
I happened to be
caught in
up
the middle of
front.
that.
Yeah, I happened to be up front. He shoved my cousin to the side. I said, "Bow!" right over my shit, and then he came across the side of my face. And I
Was some crazy shit playing? DJ
I
having
don't
time?
remember what was playing that time.
Yeah, there was.
But then the bouncer snatched
was
me
hype.
up, and I knocked the bouncer loose, and then the whole club went retarded. But yeah, I was gonna say, but okay, I'll give the DJ 50% of the control of the club, the mood.
I give them a little more than that. I go 75 for
Because
controlling.
then I give the
mood of
alcohol
the
or
club.
drugs mixed with the music would be my second moving factor on what could control the crowd. And then
So are you going 50-50 on that?
yeah, then we'll go with it. No, because there's a third. There's always that
Okay.
egotistical motherfucker who can't handle his alcohol or that
Oh, that cocky
Okay.
guy.
or the hyped up friend don't give a fuck, always want to be in some shit or
Okay. I'll go with that.
so. But if you get all three of them together, it's like an atom bomb. Pow.
That's
Right.
a whole cocktail of destruction.
I'll go with that. That makes sense.
A little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think
Just
music
come
controls
in.
a
Lock
lot.
the door when you come in.
I think music controls a lot of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you in a club full of slow jams, how much stuff is really popping off? Like
No,
you
I
might
ain't fighting to that shit.
no, you might pop off on something, like you talking to
I'm
somebody's
looking at
girl
the
or something,
bitches,
but
man. I'm looking at the women with that shit playing. You feel me?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You might
I'm
start
in a
talking to
whole
somebody
different
else's girl.
mindset,
That'd
man.
be the only way something
Ooh.
pop off like
So
that.
you saying they play a role in that shit?
Who, the women or the?
Yeah.
No, the music, like if they
I'm
playing some
saying
real
that.
dirt
My
shit, man, I'm
headphones.
looking
I'm trying to
around,
think
bro.
how
The
we could
DJ
do
does
this.
that, not the
Because if
women.
I play it out
The
loud, it's gonna
music.
echo back through YouTube. You got email.
Email MAX.
You can download Zoom. It's free. You're gonna have to get that
Yeah, you
to
can
be
get that
able to
on your
hear what
phone.
we saying.
Okay.
Every time I tell somebody that, they like, fuck,
No,
bro.
I did court hearing on Zoom. I know it ain't shit.
All right.
So what? I just like sit over here type shit.
No, you can sit in here, I think. As long as it ain't super loud, it won't echo back on the mic.
No, he's cool. He ain't echoing on my end.
Well, motherfucker, because he can't hear what y'all saying because y'all in the headphones. If I play y'all out loud, it'll echo back through the program. I can't stand his. I was gonna say retarded. Well, fuck it, I said it. Ban us. I don't give a fuck. He be acting stupid.
Hey, it makes the show good.
Yeah.
Remember, like, share, subscribe. Graveyard Shift.
Every
Dusty and
Friday
Dirt.
at 11 o'clock.
Every week, every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
11 o'clock.
You like my shirt?
Yeah, I love that shirt, man. Where you get that from? Where you get that?
I don't even remember. You should tell her. I forgot where it was.
Max Painted Great. Instagram, Facebook, MAX.
Yeah, shirt is dope. I like that.
THEGREAT.
She said if y'all can't spell, he'll spell it out for you.
Yeah, that's a dope shirt.
Yeah.
I like that.
He had a blue one, but I liked the red one better.
Gangster.
So yeah, I definitely think, I don't know, I can only get a DJ like 50% of crowd control when it comes to moods and the way shit pops off.
That's a mix of things. Like you said, it's all them factors mixed.
Well, yeah,
really
because
make
like you said, you always got that one drunk, cocky motherfucker, always want to start some shit. Or you.
Yeah, and there's always one of those in every one of those scenarios.
Yeah.
You know, that dude that's at the bar, you know, a little too long.
Yeah.
And he should have went home a long time ago. You don't want to start popping fly.
Yeah. That's always a giver.
It's funny though.
I mean, to an extent.
It's
So
funny.
you caught up in a situation or in some bullshit.
But I done saved some people, you know, from getting their ass beat because they was a little too buttered.
I done saved you from getting us
It's
all
funny watching
arrested.
them real drunk motherfuckers trying to go at it. I ain't even hitting a shot.
Or the night on your birthday when you was all fucked up and we was at the Cherry, I think, out in the smoking area. And that cop kept telling you to shut the fuck up and you kept running your mouth.
But I done made more money selling clothes
Oh, yeah.
than I did selling dope. I went to New York. I came back in 2 days, all the clothes gone. I had 22 outfits. I got an outfit and a t-shirt left in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
you
what's
just
up.
gotta push it the same way. That's what I
Yeah,
tell people.
I grind. Like I don't play games with it. I don't wait for it to come to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wait for it to come to me. I go and get that shit.
I want to know what some hype songs
All right,
for you guys, you know, watching. You know, what gets you guys
I'm
going?
gonna do the Zoom shit.
In the comment, let us
Just
know,
find
man.
the app and download it, and I'll send a invite to your email. And then you
What
just accept
what
the
song get
email
you
and it'll
turned up
send
in
you
the
in the
club?
room. There.
Comment that.
And you'll have a mic and you'll be able to hear what we're saying. What'd you say?
What you say, man?
What songs get you turned? Comment that. Everybody watching.
Yeah.
Achy
I wanna know
breaky
that.
heart be getting me turned.
God damn.
You stupid, man.
What about you, Dre? You like
take
you
shit
like
from
Old
you,
Town
bro.
Road? Something Beaver? What you like? Don't lie.
Yeah, Justin Bieber gets me super turned.
Just the Bieber
Oh yeah,
gets you
man. That
turned.
gets me going.
Oh shit, y'all stupid.
It's funny though.
He low key rapping now for real, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to cross over. It just ain't gonna work out for him, I don't think.
No, that ain't the
Vanilla
move,
Ice had a
man.
better chance.
Yeah, that ain't the move for him.
Yeah, nah. With the way he started, man, nah.
All right.
I gotta add you. What's your email?
Jacob Payne.
Hold on.
Hold on, we adding the next special guest here. Bear with us.
Technical difficulties, cause Ken.
No, it already. What is it?
Jacob Payne. My name. My government. .08.
Just bringing up all kinds of stuff on the screen.
.20.
.92 @gmail.com.
Damn, your shit wrong as fuck.
Why is your email so complicated?
The halfway house, so I can find a job and get out. And get out
I
the
think this
halfway
email
house.
is complicated for
With
no
the COVID and
reason.
shit, if you ain't have a job, you wouldn't get out the halfway house.
Right.
The first time they let you get out the halfway house on Sunday for 3 hours. They let you get out every day for like 2 hours, 3 hours for a job.
We had a 7-minute
You
mark.
had to do everything on
Yeah.
job search online and shit.
But then I can pick back up and re-add them when it cuts at the 7 because I'm gonna have to add everybody back anyway. That should be in your email though.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we keep rolling. Remember, like, share, subscribe. We got KCS in here, Kyle, Story. We got Dusty in here, aka Knight. We got
Always
Jacob
here.
Max Payne in here.
Max Payne is great, y'all.
Well, he about to be in here. He kinda in here.
He's
I'm
in here, but
halfway in there. I'm halfway in there. I like the logo though. That shit looking
Yeah.
good.
All right, there we
What's
go.
up, y'all?
Now he's
I'm
in,
in
What
there,
up, y'all?
bitch.
he's in there.
So how come my shit don't have a?
It's connecting right now.
Okay. Oh damn.
It
Hell no, my
Did
shit.
this phone just say?
says your audio is connected.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, we got
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah.
I can only see one person at a time.
Probably whoever talks. Oh yeah, we
Feedback.
Turn your mic down.
or hit the booth right there.
He got right up, man.
Where the booth at? Right here.
Mhm.
Yep.
Seat in here.
Eat in here.
No,
Oh, look.
you had to dig one out the kitchen downstairs.
All right, I'm gonna grab one.
You go Papa Squat on the floor.
Yeah, Indian style.
I've been doing too much fucking. My back blown out.
This dude.
Too much drinking, smoking, and fucking.
Too much drinking.
Too much life.
He said he had to make up for lost times.
Right.
Hell yeah, I did.
So what you been working on, KCS?
Yeah, like I said, I got new music dropping July 1st, man.
All
Whole
right.
project. Passion Before Profit. Dropping on YouTube.
I feel it. You dropping the whole album on YouTube?
Yeah.
This
right,
motherfucker
that's what's
carried
up.
the chair through the crib. He said, "Fuck it."
That's what's up. Yeah, I might have to definitely check that out.
Yeah, period.
What is it?
Passion Before Profit. That shit dropped July 1st.
It's another
I
YouTube series.
tag you in that shit.
How many tracks?
How many tracks? Like 6, 7. Not a lot, but
Yeah, that's what people have been doing lately. You know, they've been dropping like 6 to 8 songs on an album.
Right.
Just to get it out there like that.
yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest artist. You feel me? People ain't finna run through like 20 tracks of mine or 15. I give them like 6, just enough where they pick it all up.
That's what I did on the 8 Tracks album and named it 8 Tracks. How simpler can it get?
Exactly.
I mean, the last joint, I was working on shit for a grip and I had a bunch of other shit, so I threw all 20 tracks on there. But that's because.
So what are we working on?
What are we working on? They already know I done put a video out the last couple of weeks of some shit we was working on. A little different than the average of what we usually work on.
That's right up my alley, man.
Yeah.
Y'all trying something different?
A little, I mean, it's still, hip hop-ish, but it's more.
Got
It's
a little
more grown.
recipe
It's
to
more
it.
grown. Kind of
it's more grown.
like that old baby making shit. I know y'all can relate to that. Some of y'all still pay child support over them songs.
Yeah, the 90s was a bitch.
I was born in
90s,
He was one of
90s and early
he was one of
2000s.
them kids made from them songs.
Yeah, I
What
think
up
when
with
he owe me some child support.
Oh,
I went up the stairs 3 times, man. I'm out of breath.
hey, you better than me. I'd have sat on the floor in that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah,
Been posted.
Yeah.
I'm in here though. We kicking it.
Right. So what's been up with you?
Man, I've been got a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? With trying to stay out of trouble, starting these businesses and trying to maintain the music. The music been kind of like weight on the back burner. Because in order to fund the music, I need to make money.
Right.
And
Takes money
you know,
to make
before
money.
before I was funding the music, you know how we was funding the music. But that's out the question now. So I can't work. I ain't the type of person to work for nobody. So I figured, I start my own shit.
Right.
So
That's the way
I
to
started
be,
my
though.
own business.
Yeah.
I got a lot of plans, a lot of goals. But my first goal is to start the clothing. So I started my own brand called Replay.
Right.
It's on maxpaintedgreat.com.
Oh, you got a website for that shit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll send you the link when I get a chance. It's still under construction, but you can still visit it if I send you the link.
If you got clothing, bro, I definitely, you feel me? I'm down to support that. I be rocking all types of brands.
So like besides my own brand, I've been getting shit from like the Villa, the wholesalers that wholesale to the Villa, like
I do
DLR.
that too.
Yeah, my bro got the shirt on. That's one of the shirts that you'll find in the Villa.
Right. Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Them bitches been flying off the shelf. Like I said, I had 22 outfits. I got one outfit and a t-shirt left in 2 days.
Turn your phone down just a hair.
Okay.
He shut that booth door. He'd be hot but soundproof.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my fault. It's just it's hot as fucking here.
Yeah, I feel it.
Motherfucker.
Trust me, I done sweated to death in there. Trust me.
It's all good though. It's worth the sweat.
Hey, look, he gonna be 20 pounds lighter here in about 20 minutes.
Right.
I need to lose some weight.
Be tired from walking through the house, man.
All right, we're at the minute mark right now.
Yeah, I'll just re-add everybody. So when the clip don't nobody go nowhere, I'll resend everybody invites. I don't know why. If you got 2 people on Zoom, they cool. If you got more than 2,
yeah, we could do a show all night.
Yeah, they let you do 40 minutes when you only got 3 or 4 people. I don't know why they weird about that shit.
Why they do that?
But
That
if you just on a call with 2 people, you can do that shit all night. If you got more than 2, they cut it at 40 minutes. I don't know why. He in there looking like he claustrophobic. Oh shit! Hold on, I'm gonna send everybody an invite. Yeah. Yeah, but it probably won't reach in there. There's one down at the bottom of my steps, a short one. No. He said till the wheels fall off. We gonna give us a second. Let me add everybody back on this Zoom call. This is always the fun part. There is get this shit out of the way. Get all the participants back. I don't know why Zoom does that shit every 40 fucking minutes. Get them out there. Send the other one. Send. I just sent yours. Yeah. Let me get Kyle back. There we go. We're getting it back together. There's Night.
We in there.
Yeah, we're in there. Now we just gotta wait for the other two. There
Are we-
goes, there goes
are we back on?
Jacob. He back.
All right, cool.
We back.
I'm back on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, we
Yeah.
good.
Are we just
Yeah.
missing Kyle?
What are you hitting Kyle now?
Yeah, but I already had
Uh,
him.
I don't
All
mean to take nobody time or hog the session.
Oh no, you good, man.
I got like 9% left on my charge,
I'm
8%.
about to go grab cigarettes downstairs, so y'all chop it up.
All right, we can do that.
So let me just say this before the shit die.
Man, I'm sure you got a charger there.
He going to get it, but just in case, I got I'm working on the Numb video featuring Ren Scruggs.
Right.
And I'm waiting for the Pimp Talk video to drop. The Pimp Talk video gonna be crazy. It's
Right.
all you know, we got all type of naked hoes in that bitch in the pool making out. It's like a mini porno for real.
Right.
I've been waiting so long for it to drop. Between the cameraman taking his sweet time, I ain't the type of person to press nobody, so you know, I ain't pressed them about it, but it's coming soon. The Pimp Talk and the Numb, we working on getting the chief of police to let us film in the visiting room or a holding cell to shoot the video to Numb.
Right.
Now I know a lot of people ask me like, why don't you drop albums or mixtapes? I believe in dropping singles at a time.
Right. Let them marinate.
Right.
I record at least 3 songs at a time, but I only drop one song at a time. I drop my best song at a time.
Well, yeah.
The song I feel like, and
every song has its own rate. It might take 6 months to pop. It might take a day to pop. If y'all let that bitch go and let it see what it do, I agree with that too. Then
Right.
Well, I'm a big believer in putting all your energy into one project at a time.
right.
Like one thing at a time, just focusing, especially like on an independent level. Just focusing on one single at a time, and that give you a lot of energy to, because if you working with a bunch of songs and trying to get those songs heard, or a bigger project, shooting videos to all of them,
Right.
I just feel like at this level, this stage of the game,
No.
singles is the way to go.
Yeah, you definitely.
Right.
I agree. You definitely got to put, like, if you start a project, finish it. Put your all into that till it's done. I try to describe that to people before. You can't be doing 5 different projects at once, because then 5 different projects aren't gonna get 100% of your energy or your attention.
Get my man a charger, man.
I got a charger. It's out here.
Well, let him sit out there then. He should be all right.
It's gonna echo back a little. We'll get feedback.
All right, let it echo back out. Go out there and get your phone charged, man, because we don't want to lose you.
I'm trying to think how else we could. If I could have just found that fucking splitter.
It's not feedback, is it?
Nah, not yet. No.
Once we get rocking, it's probably gonna start.
Like, turn your phone down a little bit, and then we'll be good.
Okay. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. So like, I've been like I've gang really for a minute. Besides recording, writing, and really writing and doing freestyles on my phone just to keep the buzz going.
Right.
I've been seeing them, the little clips.
Yeah, those been doing a lot more justice than anything else. Like I can do a whole video, professional video. But the ones I do on my phone get more attention. It's like Facebook, Instagram recognize.
Yeah, you got a good point. Mute your mic.
Mute it.
Because we can use this mic out here.
Okay.
Just your mic.
Okay. How do I do that?
Settings.
Oh, there we go. So can I hear you guys? Oh,
Yeah.
All right, boom. Yeah, the Facebook, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, so Yeah, Facebook does something like when it recognizes links versus authentic videos, like from your phone. It just does more. You get more bang out of it.
Yeah.
So I post little freestyles instead, and then later on that builds up the buzz for when I actually do drop the single.
Right.
Like I did the Pimp Talk freestyle, and it did 10,000 views on Facebook. But then I dropped the original song, and it's only did 5,000 so far in a couple months. I did the Numb freestyle, and it did 18,000 in like a week.
We should shoot a video.
Yeah, I definitely want to shoot a video, man. Where all our viewers come from? Can we see that?
Some of them, we got 5 concurrent right now. We get viewers all over the world though, everywhere.
Yeah, they usually watch the next day.
Yeah,
That's where most of our views come from.
Yeah, I don't want to take up everybody's time. If anybody want to say something.
Whose time you taking up? You a guest on our show.
Hey, what the fuck happened to Kyle?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I thought I heard what
All
you said. But and then plus, like, I'm in like the process of figuring out my niche. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to go for that trap shit all the time, and really for my image, that really don't do a lot of sales. Like, people in the city, they know me, they can feel that because they know who I am. But given the first take, when you look at me, a lot of people don't feel that, and I get it because I'm the same way. I'm a judgmental type person.
Right.
Not you know what I'm saying, but like, what I felt like fits for me, what sells for me is sex, and like, I'm the type of person, I like to fuck, and I know everybody like to fuck, so that's more my niche now.
He said he making baby making music.
Not even that, just like some pimp nasty type shit, like
some Twister type of shit, but on a different style and format.
I got away from the talking about the street life shit, and it's more about like pimping hoes.
It's more grown up.
Yeah, and to be honest, the most people who vibe to that shit are the females.
Yeah, females buy everything. A lot of females buy clothes more than dudes too. Yeah.
The raunchy shit, the females love it. They eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's surprising.
Which is really weird.
Didn't think, like, the Pimp Talk, when I dropped the Pimp Talk, a lot of people was like, man, these girls ain't gonna like this shit. But if you go look at who all shared it and who all commented on it, it's all females.
Yep.
And
see, that's how it was when we did the ODB album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I learned that
females ate that up.
But females are probably like 85 to 90% of music sales though too, period.
Yeah.
Dudes will go download that shit or get it on Pandora. They ain't going out buying shit half the time.
Well, and dudes want to hate on you too. You know what I mean?
And only certain people still want I don't know how to explain it. Everything's like digital now. Only certain people really want the hard copy, and it's usually for the keeping. You got to be a real music head, you know what I mean, to get the album cover, all that nowadays.
And it bring me back to this, man. Sex sells. Like, wherever the bitches are, that's where the dudes are gonna follow.
Yeah.
The clubs,
always.
If it's bitches in there, dudes gonna be in there. That's why they let 18-year-old girls get in, and you got to be 21 as a dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if dudes see that you got a following with girls, then they gonna pick up on it because they feel like they might get some pussy behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A motherfucker will live in a cardboard box if they can get some pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that Porsche and mansion shit.
That's all. That's the only reason they want them Porsches and mansions and money is for pussy at the end of the day.
Exactly. Motherfucking get some pussy in a cardboard box. They wouldn't be worried about none of that shit.
Nah. They bring that bitch right to the cardboard box.
That shit happens.
Yeah, it do.
And it does.
It do happen.
That shit straight happens.
Yeah. How we go from fight music to that?
Hey man, it's a random show.
My hand in the gutter, my fault.
He said.
No, you good, man.
But that goes along with it. That's that music. It be controlling emotions and people like we was talking about. Like
most definitely.
Like if it's a hype song, you buttered, somebody more likely to get hype if they having that type of day.
Right.
If you feeling like you wanna like fuck or something like that, some slow shit come on, that song might geek you up to, proceed forward or whatever.
And like with the hip hop culture, like people want to analyze and speculate your background too much. If you talk about that gangster shit,
yeah, they want to check it.
They want to go back and check it.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna fact check it.
And you can definitely come fact check me.
Right.
But can't nobody fact check getting some pussy. You know what I'm saying? So if you talk about fucking bitches all the time and that type shit, and then selling with the hoes, and they know if they playing that shit, the bitches gonna follow, can't nobody really say shit to you about it. You know what I mean? But I find myself still falling back into that trap music vibe, because that's what I was raised on. Like that's what I vibe to the most. Like I still listen to old school music.
That's your comfort zone though.
Yeah.
So you just gotta, so more or less you rebranding yourself.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like,
yeah, we went through that.
Yeah, that's always a fun process.
Not really.
And then to be comfortable with kind of like what you're switching to, like from out of your norm. But kind of like my son, I'm thinking that's my son on there. He said it's never bad to get comfortable with going outside of your comfort zone and exploring. Never know what you're good at until you try or something. But yeah, no, I get that. Just like you used to do what you do, but now you flipping clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as are we.
And we wouldn't think about that shit back then, that we'd be flipping clothes.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But we tried it. It worked. And
it's just like, for me, man, I always come back to the scene on Paid in Full where dude was talking to dude after he got shot, and he's like, man, I love the hustle.
Yeah.
He like, it's like I'm playing ball.
Yeah.
And whether I got selling tickets, I'm selling whatever illegal, or I'm selling clothes, what cars, it could be anything. I love being out in the streets and like meeting new people and confrontation between new people and persuading people. And like it's a wonderful feeling. Like it boosts your confidence so much when you could just walk up to a random person and you make that sale, and like you gain a new phone.
You know, she should have been on the show last week because we were kind of.
But that's
kind of
how you
subject.
do it. If you kind of like, when we was talking earlier, we weren't on the show or whatever, but kind of like you said, you gotta go get the money, not wait for it to come to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a hustler and somebody that's, just wants money.
Yeah, because I'm a panhandling ass hustler.
Like,
I damn near put a gun to a motherfucker head and make him buy.
I got money, and when I see silver on the ground, I pick it up. I ain't even gonna lie, because I collect change too. I probably got more change than half these motherfuckers got money around here. But yeah, no, money's money. Definitely. But not a lot of people are like that, and that's why they fail too, because they don't have that ambition. Or when they get stuck in one zone and they don't want to do that no more, they either just quit or they don't look for a alternative like you have, so to speak.
Right.
To keep it going.
And
you got to adapt to times, if that makes sense.
And he should have been on the other show, where we were talking about, street life and, you got to make a change at some point.
Well, yeah.
And he made a change for the positive. And
we're over here having a fucking counseling session now.
Yeah.
But we've touched on these subjects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, definitely, I get it. That's why I said some people grow up and some people just grow older, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I dig that.
Like, but
You know
you're
what I
always
mean?
gonna resort. Like, if you was a good hustler, no matter what game you're in, you should be able to switch it up to another game and still hustle.
You gotta be like water.
Right. It's the same motherfucking concept. It's just different products in every game, whether it's legal or illegal. And you find that niche, like you said, and once you find that niche, you run with that motherfucker. But yeah, that definitely.
It's don't try this at home.
No, try it at home. Just do it the legal way, I guess is how I would put it.
Yeah, that's how you put it.
Right. So how long you been up and going now on the clothing LLC?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I started the LLC back in 2015 before I went to federal prison. The LLC is for the music. Everything I do, whether it's selling clothes, you know, it's all under the brand.
Right. Yeah, that's how we do it now.
Music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, I make a clothing brand, and it's under the same brand as the music. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, I plan on doing a lot of stuff under my LLC. The start was the clothes.
Right.
I'm doing it online and in person, so to speak.
Right.
The next step from there is to open up a brick and mortar, like in the front it's gonna be a clothing store, in the back it's gonna be a studio / photo photography. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Type thing. So it's like a one-stop shop for all the artists who come through to record. You can come buy outfit, take a photo shoot for your single cover. But it just don't stop there. Anybody for that. You can come take wedding pictures. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what we was doing in the one shop, but now we're kind of doing it kind of like you said, freelancing it.
Right. But to answer your question, I've been doing the clothing since I've been home in February. You know what I'm saying? I just been getting little stuff here and there, and selling it for a profit. And I finally went out and just bought a mass bunch of products and just came back.
Right.
Them wholesalers is where it's at, though.
That's where I did. Went to a wholesaler.
And you can use your business ID and get bulk deals and shit, because that's how we be doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Employee identification number or whatever it's called.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, but I ain't gonna mention no names. Don't order from them Chinese motherfuckers. They gave me all little kid sizes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
They was
Chinese
called
size.
Asian size or some shit like that. Yeah, that was a bad order. My fault, y'all. I know that shit was tight, but the bitches liked it.
Yeah, it's definitely form fitting.
Yeah. So what you want to talk about, your little privacy subject you was talking about?
Oh, yeah, we could hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could hit that. You know,
I was gonna say, what angle you want to chisel in at?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it like this. All right. We give up our privacy on a daily basis and don't even care about it.
Almost like willingly brainwashed.
Kinda, yeah.
Like
Like
motherfuckers on IG getting snuffed out on live and shit like that. Or what do you mean?
you know, well, I mean, nothing that drastic, but
Yeah, but I
mean?
seen
But-
that shit too. That's why I'm asking.
yeah, I mean, I've seen some shit like that too, like, Facebook Lives and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything is tracked nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, all right, for instance, all right, my Galaxy, right? My Google account tracks every move I make, every place I've visited, everything,
Right.
and it knows exactly where I've been and where I'm going.
Yeah, it knows the route you took, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of saying. Like,
But
we're
that's
giving
not
up,
willingly though. I mean, I guess if you bought the phone and you didn't read the fine print or know that shit, then you willingly gave up your info, whatever.
Yeah, but everybody has a phone. Everybody, even if it's not tracking you, it's tracking.
That's a deep
You know what I
rabbit
mean?
hole y'all want to go down.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can get
we know.
nah, because
know.
if we gonna
It's
do
true.
that, they got satellites, all that shit. They
It's
can track
true.
us regardless. So.
Yeah.
It's very
I
true.
could look at my house.
Front-facing cameras, all that
I
bullshit.
could look at my house from Google Earth and zoom right in on it.
Yeah, but
know what
that
I mean?
ain't real time, though.
It's not real time, but I mean, it's still, they watching everything you do from every angle
Well,
you're
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think most people realize that, they are giving up, privacies.
Okay, but that to me isn't willingly. That's that whole government rabbit hole and all that bullshit. And
is it though?
Military.
People ain't reading the fine print.
Right. But what I do think is stupid along them lines, and this is just my opinion, is motherfuckers putting all their business on like Facebook and things of that matter.
Yeah. I try not to do that. I try
like
not to
entertainment purposes and being an artist, things of that nature, all that's cool. But some things I think people just be snitching on themselves and things of that nature, and then they
see, I don't put anything on Facebook that doesn't belong on Facebook.
Right.
Most things I post are pictures, photo shoots I've done, and this and that.
Right.
That's all I'm really trying to put out on my Facebook.
When you sign into your phone, you got a Google account, right?
Yeah.
So anything you search is recorded.
Yeah.
It's used. See, they want to make it seem like they're using it against you for advertisement.
Right.
But in the end game, it's really gonna be a conspiracy type thing where like everybody's connected to something illegal and they come round everybody up on some concentration camp type shit.
Here we go.
And that's the scary part.
We done hit it.
Get to the end game. That's where it ends up. It might not seem like it now, but it's the truth. Everything you do, your location, anything you search up, if you scroll on Facebook,
all the new cars, GPS, all that bullshit,
and it makes us more predictable too.
The cameras we on right now, all that bullshit.
See, I'm thinking it's a different route than that. Than the concentration camps. I'm thinking it's economic and consumerism, because you talk about something in the vicinity of your phone
and it pops up as an ad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
but I told you I watched the motherfucking program about that shit, a documentary, and they're saying it's not that they're actually hearing what you're talking about through the phone. It was like cats that left these companies that was, actually working that shit.
Right, yeah.
What it is we're so predictable. They say that they know what we're going to say like a half hour before we say it. Like, we're so predictable. Like, computer-wise, the AIs can figure that shit out, and they throw them ads on, like, our Facebooks and shit like that. They're not hearing us. They're just predicting. Which sounds crazy as fuck to me, because I'm like, how the fuck you gonna predict that I'm gonna be thinking about blue socks with stripes 20 minutes from now? If you ain't hear me talk about
it.
If
I get an ad for blue socks with stripes on my damn phone, I'm gonna be mad.
You probably will. I'm gonna get them too. But is that...
Yeah, but I do feel it's a consumerism thing. You know what I mean? Like, and being American based, we're very economical, you know what I mean? Like, we want to keep the economy going by any means necessary. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
it's going to turn into
in corporate slavery.
Yeah, well, we talked about that too.
Yeah, so
but I feel that's where it's going. You keep putting money back into the economy, and consumerism thrives.
Yeah, but if you lock up the people that's enslaved, then who the fuck's gonna do all the dirty work for you?
Robots.
So you're saying AIs are gonna take over the world? See, this shit's going
pretty much. I mean, that's where it's headed now. You know what I mean? Like,
he ain't even smoking weed. He started this shit.
I'm just saying, man. Like, this is a deep, dark hole we can go down.
But at the same time, though, can y'all see me when I talk?
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay, it's bad, but at the same time, it could be good. Should nobody have an excuse to be broke? If you know these algorithms are set up like this,
right?
You know that there's a way to get money and advertise to any demographic that you want.
Right.
So there's no reason why anybody should be broke. If you're doing, let's say for instance, you do a restaurant, okay? If you got Facebook and Instagram,
that's scary.
and YouTube, they track all that information. Like anytime you stop and look at a picture of food, Facebook, Instagram, all social media is tracking that, and that way they know he looked at this picture for 10 seconds. He must be interested in it.
Yep. So
let's
then
run
they
this
start
ad
hitting
for
them ads. Yep.
So for instance, like anytime I'm
I'm
scrolling,
about to go check my ads.
I do a lot of looking at clothes and shit because that's what I'm into.
And you get all them wholesale sites and shit.
So whenever I see something for clothes, I stop and look at it for like a good 20 seconds. Now I notice that more of that shit pops up on my timeline.
Yeah.
So knowing that, shouldn't nobody have an excuse to be broke.
And I totally agree with that 100%. You know what I mean? And you know, from the time we came up to now, everything is so much easier. You know what I mean? Like everything is so much easier.
He said robots building robots to build robots.
To build robots.
That's a fucked up thought.
But then, you know what I mean? Like we didn't have this when we was coming up. You know what I mean? Like if when I started my studio,
it was out the trunk
initially.
Then no, everything was pressed
you know what I mean? Like
out the trunk.
We had to
CDs, cassettes.
We had to go and talk to the people. You know what I mean? Like face to face. Like that's crazy that it's the way it is now. You know what I mean? Like it's so much easier.
Yeah. Well, and then you got the internet for networking and shit. Kind of like he said, if you can't figure something out by the internet alone, then fuck is you
know,
doing?
and these babies are coming out now.
You can make dummy dough and you ain't never got to leave the crib. Like
it's like they're making people dependent on
the government,
just technology. Period.
Yeah.
And I use this for an example. Like any girl that I ever mess with, whenever we go on a traveling trip or whatever, they always rely on their GPS. We could be going right up the fucking street, right around the corner. You've been there a million times, but you still typing in your GPS. I don't do that. I pay attention to landmarks and my direction, my
surroundings and things like that.
North, south, east, west. I pay attention to that. I know what direction I'm traveling in.
Right.
That way I don't be dependent on it if I don't have my phone.
Right.
Everybody wants to be dependent on their phone. And I fell into that trap to begin with. Like I wasn't ever a people person type of person, you know. But social media brought it out of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It gave me an opportunity to show who I am in a comfortable environment, and then when I meet people, I'm already confident enough to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But people definitely need to stop relying on the internet because, like we said back in the day, you guys used to do the shit out the trunk, and maybe if I didn't have social media and the internet and shit like that, it wouldn't have gave me a chance to bring it out of me. But now I know that I can do it out of the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
I think I could probably vouch for that because I ain't gonna lie, like back then, even though we were doing shows and little tours and there go KCS and things like that, like it's crazy. I tell people all the time I'm shy. They're like, get the fuck out of here. You do all these shows, music, videos. I'm like, nah, like
I'm extremely shy. I ain't gonna be the one
and
to
I
lie
get
about
that.
Like,
I hear that from a lot of artists, but then you get the social media thing and it kind of makes you more and more comfortable over time to interact with people because then you get reactions and things of that nature. So you kind of get a feel for what's going to go on when you meet that person in person, if that makes sense. So it makes you more comfortable. And
most definitely.
Where the fuck you been the last 20 minutes?
My shit was tweaking, man. My charger ain't doing nothing.
My shit was tweaking. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but
I keep looking at that fucked up comment. Robots building robots to build robots. I'm like, that could be fucked up.
But that's what's happening, man.
Well, I watched a documentary on that too. They said that AI is starting to get its own feelings, which is artificial intelligence. They said if these motherfuckers start making decisions based off feelings, that it could actually be like man versus machine.
Yeah, we heading for Terminator, routes now.
There's people trying to get full ass relationships with robots, like artificial, like with the AI and shit.
You ain't seen some of them robots, man? They look real as fuck, talking and walking and shit,
Yeah.
answering questions and shit. But here,
Yeah, I ain't ready for all that.
we rabbit hole
Let me give y'all a little bit of perspective, man.
Spit some game, man.
That was thought of that don't exist. Now let that sink in. If somebody's imagined it, that means it exists.
Oh yeah,
It came from
they just
somewhere.
ain't showed us it yet.
It came from somewhere. It didn't just come out of your imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They seen it somewhere. They heard it somewhere. That means it really exists.
Yeah.
So I believe in everything, like all the cartoons and little Terminator and movie shit.
Yeah.
Like they put those in movies.
Just like the Matrix. I think we in the Matrix, bro.
They put those in the movies to trick people to think, oh, it's just a movie. Like they hide it.
We
right
just
in
touched
plain
this
sight.
on the last show too.
They hide
Yeah,
it.
they
So
hide it in
well,
plain sight.
yeah, I was
They
about to
make
say
a
that.
mockery of it. Yeah.
Yeah, to make you feel like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not real, and you dismiss it as a
Yeah.
cartoon or a movie.
Yeah.
But like I said, nothing that's ever been imagined don't exist already. If it's
Right.
been thought of, it exists already.
Right. Or
You know
it
what
can
I'm
be
saying?
brought into existence, probably.
Like we don't live in a physical realm.
No.
We live
In the
in
Matrix, I
a
swear.
consciousness. We live in a big brain. Like nothing that we see or touch or feel with our five senses really exists physically. It's all a vibration that our conscious mind perceives as a solid.
So you telling me I'm a fucking figment of my own imagination?
No, he's just
I feel
posing
like,
a philosophical theory,
I feel like
and that is very philosophical.
the whole universe itself is one living being.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me finish.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, I
I'll
can agree
with
with
One
that.
living
that.
being, and we're all
Okay.
impressions of different we're all different experiences for that living being. Okay, for example, you have a body made of million cells, billions and billions of cells. Each one of those cells is a living being that make up one organism,
Right.
and you're the organism. Okay, and it grows. Now, all humanity make up one organism. The solar system
So
makes up one
basically,
organism.
we just couple white or red blood cells traveling through with each other.
Pretty much, and we all made of the same. Everything's made
I
up
can
of the
feel
same
that.
shit.
Well,
It's
yeah,
all
everything
connected.
is. Yeah.
So I forgot. I kind of lost track of what we were talking about because it's so deep.
He got too philosophical.
Rabbit
Yeah.
hole.
He got
Nah, I get it though. I've said that.
Yeah, so do I. I feel it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot
Nah,
of people-
anything you look at, it's like in the water, you got all the chemicals that put that together, the plankton, all these little beings that put this shit together to be one living, breathing.
Right. Yeah, because everything links to something. Everything's connected one way or another.
Facts.
So,
Anybody ever
Right,
watch
most def.
Futurama?
yeah, all the time.
Yep.
Okay, there was one episode where Bender was flying through space and shit, right?
Right.
And like he was flying through space and like these little fucking miniature creatures was living on him and he was like a planet.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
were treating him like God.
I said that to Dre.
Yeah, I-
before.
Okay, but then Bender came across like a galaxy, and the galaxy itself
Had bigger.
was an organism,
Right.
and it pushed him back to Earth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the thing, they hiding it right in plain sight. They let
Yeah.
you know everything is one organism.
Well, we done went down that path too, talking about we're the only thing that don't really make sense on this planet. We destroy it. We're like the parasite of this planet. What do we
Yeah.
give this
Or the
planet?
cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't
everything
contribute
else
anything to this
contributes
planet.
to this planet, from plants, animals, insects. We don't do shit but fuck it up. So are we even really from here though?
This another idea. Hear me out. People fear what they don't understand. So it's like I feel like there's so many different races in humanity
Right.
and different languages. and it was created that way to keep people. It's called divide and conquer, right?
This kind of sounds like me, but I'm listening.
If people fear each other and don't, and judge each other based on looks and language,
They ain't gonna be
They're-
looking at
they're not gonna form a unity.
no.
And I learned this in prison.
Yeah.
This is why in prison they let you join gangs, and they can easily break that shit up and if they wanted to.
Right.
But they know that if they let people fight each other, that they won't form a
They
union
won't
against
fight
them
back.
and
Right.
fight back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So people are like test tube science projects,
Yeah.
and they know whoever's in control,
We could be a fucking ant farm.
right? We could be an ant farm, but they
Right.
know if we keep these people fighting against each other, they'll never figure out that they're
Yeah.
supposed to join together and fight against.
It's
Whatever
like
it
it's
is.
like they got us in a jar and they're shaking us up, and we
Pretty
bumping,
Yeah, I seen that.
and we
Facebook
bumping
post.
into each other, getting mad at each other when really somebody's shaking the jar.
Yeah, that's
If that
pretty much
makes
how it
sense.
is.
Right.
That's pretty much how it is. I seen that meme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That shit
And-
crazy. But that's what it is. It's divide and conquer. That's how you control people by the masses. And it could be
Right.
it could be the dumbest thing, whether it's about race, religion, whatever, be it money, all that shit.
Marketing, anything.
Yeah.
They do anything they can.
Yeah.
And to me, I think it's everything is based off of emotion. There's only two emotions. There's fear and love, and That's what-
Survival.
that's what shit thrives off of.
Yeah.
It's not about money or power. It's about resources and energy, and emotions come from energy and shit. And we thrive off the energy people give off. We can control shit, or not we,
This is
but
deep.
whoever's in control is controlling shit based off of people's emotions.
Like the DJ. What song he be
You
playing
control the
in the
crowd.
club. Right.
Yeah.
We was just
Exactly.
talking about that.
Yeah.
Right.
If he want to get,
See, it all rolls back into one, man.
That's
You feel
them
what I'm saying?
cycles though. If you pay attention in life, there's a lot of cycles too.
Yeah,
You know
And-
what's
and-
coming
and
the
things-
next round. Right.
yeah. Things repeat themselves.
Yeah.
Y'all think you come back after death?
I don't fucking know, but I be having deja vu where it's the first time I'm seeing something, but I remember seeing it before, and I always think it's something
I be
bad.
feeling, I be thinking back like, bro, did I have like a previous life where I experienced this shit? Cause I know damn well some of the shit
look.
that I can do, there's no way that I should know how
There's
to
so
do
many
it.
branches on this tree with theories I got. Because if you're gonna say that, then
Bro, we could go down.
I
the
would
rabbit
say
hole.
we're dead already, and
rabbit
this is purgatory, and yeah, I must have had a fucked up life before and did some crazy shit.
Man.
Now, I'll buy the reincarnation theory. You know what I mean? Because I have had experiences like
Oh,
that where
alright.
like you
You
said,
need
you've seen
smoke.
something
all right, to answer your
for
question,
the first time.
energy
think we
cannot
all
be
have-
created or destroyed.
Well, no, I do believe the body's a temple, so I do believe, we probably are floating around out there, running around wherever the fuck it may be, but I think it's more conscious, if that makes sense, in your head.
Each person,
Self-conscious.
each person is a ball of energy, and energy can't be created or destroyed. So
No,
that's the answer to your question. Yeah,
that's like the yin and the yang. You can't have one without the other.
our flesh and blood might die,
Right.
but the energy goes somewhere else.
What if it was the air we breathe and not the trees?
I mean, we return to the earth regardless of what happens to us, cremated, buried, whatever. You know,
Right.
we do return to the earth, and we provide substance for the rest of the earth. You know what I mean? Like that's how I view it, anyways.
That's
You know,
one
that's
way
just
to
me.
look at it.
What's the energy go to though? What you think the energy goes to? Just
See,
the
I-
universe
When
in
your
general.
flesh and blood dies, the energy goes to the universe, and whatever the universe, and you could be a.
But
you-
see, you know what tripped me out is a picture of the universe, the picture of somebody's eyeball, the picture of somebody's brain narrow system. Don't they all
And it
resemble
looks like-
each other? We could be a parasite on somebody's body.
Okay, this what bro's saying. Okay, like if you look at our lungs,
And the universe.
if
Yeah.
you look at our
About to
lungs, like
lose
an X-ray
us.
of our lungs, It looks like tree branches.
Yes, and tree roots, all that shit.
So the trees breathe what we breathe out.
Right.
And we breathe what they breathe out. Yeah. It's a reflection of itself.
Yeah. Well, trees have feelings too, and they feel when other trees get killed. It's crazy as fuck.
Everything has consciousness.
Yeah.
Everything. A fucking rock has a state of consciousness.
I'm gonna have to add everybody back to this bitch.
Oh,
Oh, shit. We still here. Hold on.
I gotta get going though.
You out?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Get at me tomorrow. We'll chop it up about some things.
That was fun, man. Hey, man, if you ever want to add me on there like that again.
Yeah, because we can do it right from the phone. That's what I was trying to tell
right
you
on the phone,
too. Yeah.
If I'd have known that, I'd have stayed home. But
right. Nah, you're good.
No, I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate everything, bro. And I'm going to definitely fuck with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm out of here. I'm gonna lock. Can you want to lock the door when I?
Yeah. Or just lock that bottom lock.
I don't think it's locked. But it's cool. I'll try.
Yup.
As I can. Thank you.
Let me get Andre back in here. We'll go another round. Y'all bear with me for a minute. And let me get Kyle back in here. By the way, that was Jacob, Max Payne, and Greg. Kyle. Take a step-by-step tutorial over here for y'all. And then we'll get back to it. But yeah, they started going down some rabbit holes. Remember though, like, share, subscribe. Remember, sponsored by Asling Entertainment now. So remember, hit them up on that. Camera fucking blurry? Or am I tripping? I don't know what the fuck going on. Other than that, remember, share the feed. Fuck did he go? Hold on, he's having trouble for some reason. Where did you go? From here. What's your guys' perspective on everything? Where did we go? What the fuck is it? I don't know why that ain't adding him. That's weird. Where do we go? Hold on, bear with me for a minute. What the fuck is it? Why it's doing this? There we go. There he is. Trying to get back to the motherfucking for a minute.
What up?
Shit done went crazy.
Right.
Okay, I admitted you. I sent Kyle one. Let me send him a message, let him know. We go for round 3.
What is we doing?
That was going down a rabbit hole for a minute there.
No stuff.
Got a little crazy. Why can't I?
Did we lose Max Payne?
Yeah, no, he took off for the night. He has some things to do. Remember, we do this every Friday at 11 o'clock now on GraveYard shit.
Oh, we in there.
Yeah, we in there. Is that in there like somewhere?
Most definitely. This is so weird.
What's so weird?
We got to figure out a way to, get our guest on and.
Well, I know how to get them on. I just got to split the headphone jack. That's all. I just can't.
No, I mean, like, to keep the feed going. You know what I mean? So we don't have to disconnect.
I think from what I keep seeing, there's like an upgrade plan or some shit like that.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's everything nowadays. Why can't I find the motherfucking... It's crazy we're live, but I'm not on my live editor where, like, I can end it and things like that. Live. So yeah, how'd we get there from privacy issues?
I have no clue, man. Like we went on some deep philosophical stuff.
just jump down the fucking rabbit hole for no reason at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel it. I feel it. Robots building robots building robots.
Robots building robots building robots. That's good stuff there.
No, it's not.
Pretty much.
That shit's fucked up. Robots building robots building robots.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Who's to say we're not an experiment of the robots already?
Well, I mean, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't even talk about that subject. That it's so weird to me. You feel me?
I do to an extent. But then what are we really? Nothing.
I mean, if you go by what he says, yeah, that's what we are.
It's a sad thought.
You know, I mean, that's what it boils down to. Like, if you go by his philosophy, you know, we're just consciousness, you know, floating through the universe.
Right. It's possible.
You know,
I could dig it. I could dig it. It could definitely be possible.
that's a sad thought.
Yeah. So
That is a very sad thought.
it is. But I mean, in a nutshell, we're all living to die anyway, so except we put a time frame on it. I think it would have been better off if we never put a time frame on when we was gonna die. We just fucking dropped dead one day.
That's pretty much how it is.
Kinda. Except
I mean, but we've been
except
living a
they
little
tricked
longer.
us into ways to make our death, if it's a disease, last longer and fight it and torture us and then kill us anyways.
Yeah, that would suck.
Well, that's what they do, so they can get paid.
I mean, that would really suck.
I mean, it don't have to suck. It is what it is, really. Like,
Yeah, I suppose. But I mean, we went down a deep, dark rabbit hole off of privacy.
privacy. But we do. People put their kids on there. People put their addresses on there, phone numbers on there, anything, emails. They like their banks. They like their, situation. You could pretty much map a person out, their personality,
Yeah,
and their
yeah, most definitely.
finances, and all kinds of different shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's why I don't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't put none of that on social media or anything like that. You know what I mean? I try to keep my personal life
Right,
out of everything.
right.
You know, and I don't know. I mean, that makes me comfortable and makes me feel like,
I'm just a private type of person. I don't know.
well, it makes me feel at ease, you know, a little bit, you know, that I don't put stuff out there like that.
Well,
But,
yeah. But I mean,
you know, they still know everything about me.
yeah, I was about to say that. I mean, most people know where I live and all that, but they don't know how I move and things of that nature. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I control what they see. My TV show is limited to what I let you see, just like, us doing these shows.
Right. And you ain't getting the full glimpse of, you know, what goes on in our
Right.
lives, you know, from these shows.
Right.
You know, I mean, people watch us and, you know,
But that's another thing about social media. Motherfuckers will be on there and have a whole another state or country thinking they're something they're not just because they're acting that way too.
right.
So,
You know, and that's not the way it really is.
Right.
You know, they're pulling the wool over people's eyes.
Mhm.
You know, that's just my personal opinion on that.
no, I mean, it is. That's what's happening though. So,
You know, but I don't know. I feel that, you know, everything should not be blasted all over social media. You know what I mean? Like there's private, intimate moments, and that does not need a platform.
oh, well, let's talk about where some of these companies force us into it. But at the end of the day, do they really force us into it? Because if we read the fine print, we got the option to back out, but yet we're like fucking crack fiends and gotta have the shit, even though we know it does that shit, and we try to ignore that.
Do we really have to have it though?
We don't have to,
Like,
but I'm saying that's how a lot of people are. It's like a drug. They gotta have it. So they ignore. It's just like one of them fun facts and fine print. They're like, oh, we'll just ignore that part. Could cause death. Oh, we'll act like it didn't say that. Now that's one hell of a drug, bro.
all right, how often do you read the fine print on anything?
Me, I do it a lot just because of business and shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like they say some crazy stuff.
But I ignore things
inside
too.
that fine print.
I ignore things too, like cigarettes can't cause cancer, and I still smoke. I just try to forget that part of it.
You know, but I'm talking about product wise. You know what I mean? All right, big medicine is notorious for this. You know, you see them ads like late night. You know,
And then at the end of it, they mumble all the side effects real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of breeze through that, and
This will
like,
get your dick hard, but it could cause heart attack, death, collapsed lungs. Yeah.
right,
Brain damage. Right. But they say it like an auctioneer.
Yeah, is getting my dick hard worth brain damage
Right.
and lung failure?
Right.
No,
Fuck
it's not.
that. Yeah. Could cause death.
Yeah, I'm not trying to die.
Right.
You know, just to get my dick
Right.
hard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to go through that. You know, that's not the
No,
that's
let
not
that
the
motherfucker
business.
stay limp, I guess.
Yeah, right. I'm done fucking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
But yeah.
unless they come up with something better, you know what I mean?
But that's how much
Where I'm-
control they have, though. People ignore that fine print, even though they know it's there.
And then 10 years from there,
And then they
you hear
bitch.
this commercial.
And then they
No,
bitch
no,
about
look,
their
look, hold on.
privacy, even though they know they gave it up.
No, but see, look, 10 years from that point, you know, with the dick medicine, you hear this commercial,
If you took such
Are-
and such,
right?
you could be liable for compensation. I know I'm seeing this
Oh, no.
Roundup. I don't want, but you know what I'm saying. It kills them things.
Right.
They're saying that shit's getting people dough too because it caused cancer. I'm like, I'm not, no brain scientist, and sometimes I think them paperwork is just bullshit. But I ain't really much found nothing that doesn't cause cancer.
Everything causes cancer.
And then
man.
to top it off, the pharmaceutical and big pharma, we're getting banned for this. Get paid for, giving people pain pills and, trying to heal people and all that good stuff, quote unquote. And when, cures come up, all of a sudden mysterious shit happens. Big pharma ain't letting that happen. It's all a business, bro.
Yeah.
And we're the fucking, we're the consumer.
You know, I was talking to my, sister, and she's a nurse, and she said basically every vaccine or every medicine that comes out is a trial with us,
Right.
with the consumer.
Yeah.
You know, we're their test subjects.
That's why there's different kinds and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and she says everything breaks down to, it being a trial. They're doing the
And
beta
it has
test,
to
they're
have
doing the alpha test.
it has
they're
to
doing
have
the,
a majority of the whatevers, and it's not a high
Yeah.
percentage, I don't think either.
No, it's not. But they
I'm sure it's over
come
the
out with-
50% scale, but
but they come out with the new medicine, and all right, we're gonna try you on this new medicine.
we buy that stock and oh yeah,
you
go
know,
ahead.
you end up being, the guinea pig and the lab rat for that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And then, like I said, you hear that commercial 10 years from there, did you take such and such medicine?
Right.
Well, if you did, you might be, in line for compensation. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that blows my mind.
It is wild.
But
And people go in the masses.
yeah, we went down some strange rabbit holes tonight.
Sorry though, that's what the show's all about though.
Yeah, I feel it.
Everything and anything and any subject for the most part, as long as it don't get us banned. We even accidentally get shows banned sometimes.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Showtime.
I can see it, but none of y'all can. It's there.
I'm still mad about that. That was the best show.
Yeah.
I am still mad about
Yeah.
that.
Remember, like, share, subscribe, Remember, we do this every motherfucking Friday at 11 o'clock with Dusty and Dirt.
Why do you weirdos watch us?
Because they be on the same shit we on.
Or just want to hear what craziness we gonna say next.
Yeah. We went from fight music to privacy issues to fucking conspiracies, to rabbit holes, to fucking climbing out the rabbit hole and falling back in it. Drunk fights and yeah.
Is that a trademark phrase, rabbit hole?
I swear I never heard it till I started or we started using it. And we was doing that a long time ago, like probably 20 years ago almost.
You know what I mean? Like,
or maybe we only know, but I've heard it a couple other places now.
See, I haven't heard it any other place, but here.
Well, yeah, in Beulah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably like,
you know what I mean? So is it just us, or does the whole world use that terminology?
I don't know, but we've tend to have done that too. Labeled some things, and that's how they're labeled. Maybe it's just an Ashtabula thing, Ohio thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know if other people elsewhere say it.
Right. Kind of like soda and pop.
Yeah.
It's pop.
Like you're going on a YouTube journey. You're going down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Who knows where you're coming out at?
But we got another terminology for the rabbit hole too, though, between us and all the people we know. When we're like, you want to go down the rabbit hole.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe it's one of them multi-term things that we just fucking started jumbling around.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a strange one to me.
Right. But I think of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, so do I.
Like taking a journey, a trip.
And that's what I see YouTube as. YouTube is a giant rabbit hole.
You'll be watching a fucking trap song. Next thing you know, you're watching somebody get their arm surgically removed, and then you're watching a love song to someone's mom, and it just fucking goes everywhere.
It's a whole lot of man. Like,
I remember when I used to come in on Lyric when he was like 5 years old, he'd be watching monster truck videos. Next thing you know, I come in there. I used to be able to click back a couple channels to see what he was in. Now look, I started coming in there. Next thing you know, he'd be watching the twerk videos. Bitches just shaking their asses.
Yep.
He 5 years old. I'd click back. It'd be like one accidental video. The video back would be monster trucks in the history. It got to the point where I'd be getting in there, and it'd be like 50 booty shaking videos in, and I gotta keep clicking back. I'm like, oh no, you doing this shit on purpose now. Like,
that booty shake got him, man.
He was fucked up in the game, but he got caught up though.
That's funny. I caught Q doing that, on occasion. Like one of them rare accidental videos pops up.
Right, and he's stuck there watching it.
Right.
Now it's already set in his mind next time he on there though. He gonna be like, I gotta try to find that. What was that process again?
But see, my man's has learned, if you talk to your phone or your tablet or whatever,
it'll take you there.
Yep. These kids are smart, man.
Yeah.
These kids is stupid smart.
Oh, that shit's funny as fuck, though. I was thinking about that.
It's like, I'm just gonna talk to it and talk to text.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he gets where he needs to go. I mean, like, what I don't understand is, how kids come out and, they can hop on YouTube and go exactly where they want to go. They can't read. They can't read.
It's muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory, and there's something going on there, man.
Yeah, it's a repetitive process. They teach
you can't read.
If it's something you want, you're gonna teach yourself how to do it. And if the more, if you keep doing it over and over and over, the process becomes pretty much muscle memory.
My dude's YouTube channel, my YouTube is nothing but Quincy stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I could look at everything he's looking at, but the way he gets around and maneuvers, without being able to read is amazing to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if I was his age, when I was his age, I couldn't do that.
Right. Because
You know what I mean? Like
a lot of shit's probably photographic memory, shit like that.
and he definitely has one of those, you know what I mean? Like,
And
and he just
signs,
maneuvers.
certain things have certain signs. Like when we travel to a place that's new, we remember, kind of like we were speaking about earlier, landscapes.
Yeah,
That's all YouTube is a landscape. You know which corners to turn. You don't need to know how to read.
right. And YouTube gives you suggested videos
Right.
on top of that to watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, that's wild to me. And you know, I've seen it in a lot of other kids too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't know how to read, but
before
they can
Larry
maneuver
could
YouTube.
read, he was all over YouTube and Netflix and shit like that too. Now
Yeah,
that I
you
think
could maneuver
about it.
all over the
Yeah.
place. And you know, they're just born that way now.
Yeah, I know. Some things make me feel a little stupid, I ain't gonna lie. When some of this
You know, and
new shit come out, I'm like, the fuck is you talking about?
yeah, that
You gotta do
Q does
this
the
and
same
you
thing,
do
man.
this. I'm like, oh, ain't that fucking cute?
You know, and
Here, I've been struggling with it for 3 years already.
you know, that's crazy to me, man. Like these kids go be something if you know they can learn something that quick,
Yeah.
you know, and
Depending on how society goes, though, too, with all, suppression and.
you know, I want to see what you know the youth of the future does, man. Like that's I want to live long enough to be able to, you know, when Q's 18, I want to see what the world's like that. You know what I mean?
Right. See what their generation does, what they turn into, things of that
Right.
nature. I get that.
Or even rhythm. You know what I mean? Like what's going to happen? You know, her generation.
Right.
You know, where are we going to be? You know, for the future. I mean, that's kind of near future. You know what I mean? Like that's not too far off.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that makes me wonder. You know,
it's crazy. I hope I make it there because this would be a trip.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Cars and shit flying around.
Hey, man, you see old boy, you know, trying to go to outer space, the billionaire guy.
Yeah.
Tried to go to outer space and the people signed the petition
Yeah.
for him not to come back to Earth.
Yeah.
Like, what is that, man? That's crazy.
I was like, get the fuck on.
Like, you got too much damn money.
Yeah. But old boy been trying to launch rockets in outer space too. Elon Musk or whoever.
Yeah.
He's been trying and trying and trying. And then he gonna
then
he gonna start selling them bitches as round trips, bro. This cat is an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah.
He said this. I'm like, damn, this.
Yeah, I know.
He just said, "You want a space trip? Order online today." What?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, fucking get the fuck out of here.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's wild to think about, and it's probably gonna happen too. That's the crazy part.
Oh, I guarantee it's gonna happen.
Like,
once they perfect that rocket technology.
Yeah. Or the government.
Oh, you want to trip around the moon? Okay.
Or the government gonna shut them down and start selling trips around the moon.
You know, I mean that's how it's gonna be, man. You go, oh, we going for a trip around the moon? All right,
we
yeah.
Just predicted,
it's gonna be like a luxury cruise ship.
Yeah, we just predicted the fucking future. You know how many people's gonna get married doing that shit?
Oh, that's so fucked up.
What if
anti-gravity weddings?
What if you're born on a trip around the moon? You're not even an Earth citizen, are you?
No, you're not. You would technically not be an Earth citizen.
And if you're not on a planet, you can't be connected to a planet, so you're just a galaxy.
No. They have a law for that. It's called maritime law. That's how they do that.
That'd be wild. That'd be
like if you're in the middle of the ocean and you're born in the middle of the ocean, like maritime law, you know, protects your citizenship.
So you can just file for citizenship anywhere.
Well, wherever your people are from, you can you know file for citizenship where your people are from.
Well, fuck that.
I think that's how it works. You know, don't quote me on that.
If I'm born out on a fucking boat somewhere, I should be able to be whatever the fuck I want, because all water's connected. I'm a fucking water baby.
I feel it. Do you see scientists are they've named a new ocean.
Under the ocean,
So we got-
is it? I don't know.
It's around Antarctica.
Oh,
You know, we had the Arctic Ocean, but you know, there's another body of water around Antarctica, and they said that's an ocean too. So
so there's an ocean above an ocean, or an ocean under an ocean, or is there just
no, there's an ocean next to an ocean. Like it's
Oh, you mean because we've lost like over 50% of the polar caps? So
yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
Good, my guy.
no,
All right. It's hot. Oh, okay. I feel you.
hot like a throwback.
You know that.
Stop it.
Out on the show, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we hit that
Rock.
slow-mo moment.
Yeah, we hit that rock.
It happens.
Not the one you smoke either. But we've been on like over an hour and a half, so
Well, there we go.
yeah,
Oh yeah, hour and what, 43 minutes?
something like that.
Yeah.
So we're good.
That ain't bad.
Y'all know
I mean, we had a good show.
we get strung out at the end of the night. You know how we do.
We slow way down at the end of the show.
We always do.
Just lose steam.
We just be check it. I be high.
Hey man, we have high octane when we start up the show.
Remember, shout out
We
to
full.
Asling. Shout out to No Evil.
Yes, sir.
Remember, like, share, subscribe to the show. What was this, episode 16?
16.
16. Damn, we've been doing this for 16 weeks.
Holy crap.
We get
What, you trying to pull out 52 of these?
We won't have enough this year, will we?
I don't think so. We started in the middle of the year, I do believe.
But next year we will.
Yeah.
So remember, spread the news. Even if we got to sit here and just stare at the screen and wait for somebody to type a subject. Remember, we take them subjects. So get in our inbox with things you want to talk about or anything like that. Things you think.
And if you want to be a special guest on the show, let us know.
Hit us up. All you need is Zoom. We put you on the show. Zoom.
You know, we've had a few special guests so far, so
Yeah.
you know, just let us know the word.
The word. Other
But-
than that, yeah, we're gonna end it out for tonight. That was what, episode 16.
Yes, sir.
Remember, we do this every Friday at 11 o'clock now on Graveyard Shift with Desyple Nite, aka Dirt,
Dusty and dirt.
Dusty and Dirt. Yes, standard Eastern time, right?
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time, like I said. Was the dyslexic
Oh,
me at the
man.
end of the show.
It
Other than
happens.
that, we're gonna end it out like we always do, how we do it. Tell them peace.